Boston it's like the heart of America. The Boston Marathon is probably the most iconic marathon in the world. They say you make your name in Boston. No pacemakers, it doesn't count for any records. It's just pure, raw racing. I have a shot to be on the podium and I have a shot to win. You know, I know it's a small chance and I know it's slim, but like, that chance is bigger than ever. And it is a reality that I have.
I mean, obviously we've had two very nice half marathons in the midst of it, but I think this is as good a build as we've had. I mean, we're 10 days out right now, and so all the work is done, and now we're just tapering down. And I think the last few weeks have gone extremely well. I mean, this build, if you look at it as kind of a 20-week build this time, has been a lot like the Boston Marathon course. It's had its ups and it's had its downs. Obviously, they're going into Boston, competing against some of the best in the world. If you look at strictly their PRs, Connor and Clayton, I think have the 16th and 17th fastest PRs going into this race. So that means that 15 men have run faster than them. But they faced that before going into the Olympics in Paris. They also were rated way back and finished in the top 10.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice, good. 4:43.
So on Tuesday we did 2x4 mile, and this time it was kind of fun because Casey Klinger was out there. He just went pro, and yeah, he's worked out with us a lot, but it's fun to have him finally officially join the group. Well, I mean, I think Casey is just the beginning of these younger guys that are kind of jumping to the roads, especially from the BYU group. He's right now figuring out what are all the races that he wants to run. And I mean, running a 2x4 mile as fast as he did, and yes, he was maybe a little bit fresher coming into the workout than Connor and I, but I mean, I bet he could hop in Boston tomorrow and rip a good marathon.
Nice, good. 14:05, that's a 4:40.
I kept thinking what Coach often says, you know, instead of maybe going faster, just make it feel as easy as possible.
Good. 18:45, 18:47. Good. 21:54. Okay, if you need fluids, go ahead and help yourselves. Okay, we'll take about 4 minutes here. Hey, that was good. That was nice. You're running with the big boys, so.
Yeah. I kept giving you space so I wouldn't get sucked in, and then we'd be like the same space. Yeah. We were 4:43 for all of them.
You there yet? 4:37, 4:39. .441, so that's 9:20. Right here. 18:32. 4:32 average, yeah. That's what we need, 2-time it. Welcome officially to the group. Thank you for your service.
You're moving.
Good job, Hobbsy.
Way to go, Connor.
You know, a lot of sports is all about momentum, and he's got good positive momentum right now. And yeah, during the build he's had some hiccups, but a lot of times in life it's not what you've done, it's what you've done lately. And you know, his last 3 or 4 weeks have gone very well for him. So I like his momentum. I like his confidence. I think he's going to go in. He's going to do the very best that he can. And come hell or high water, I think at the end of the day, he's going to give it his best effort.
Joking with me. You were just joking with me. You're like, help me out on this last mile. I'm like, you don't need any help. We're flying.
Well, it's like the paver side. So yeah. Take me home.
Take me home to what? You're there. That was fantastic. Probably averaged like 4:42, 43 on the first one, and then like 4:30 high, 38, 39 on the second one.
I'm stoked to hit the roads, you know? Like, yeah. I'll definitely keep doing track, but there's a lot of road races on the circuit, you know?
Yeah. Well, based off of today, man, I'm serious. Like, I was kind of daydreaming during that second interval while I was just like hanging on. I was like, man, I wonder what Casey could run in a marathon. Like before super shoes in the last couple of years with fueling, I almost feel like you had to get in volume to be able to run a good marathon. But honestly, I feel like now, like, I don't think you need as much volume. Yeah. Like, you don't need to temper your legs with the pounding of mileage like you used to. We're doing 8x800, probably at 10K to 5K pace. I don't know, we'll see how fast the guys are rolling today, but 8x800 with probably 2.5 minutes rest. Last time when I did this workout for the New York build, this workout was actually kind of a gut punch. Like, I couldn't break 208 for the 800 for the life of me, so.
Okay, here you go. Ready, go.
Seven.
206.99.
213. Here we go. Ready, go. Good. 63.
.206, 206, 206. If I can just keep 206, it'd be a great day.
Fools go where angels fear to tread sometimes, and Clayton is a smart enough young man that I think there have been critical times when he has not had that naivete to just go with it and, you know, is figuring out exactly how to push and how to get closer and closer to the edge without ripping.
Good. I like it. I like it. I like it. Right there. 206.
Way to go. I was 206. 206, 206, 206, 205, 206, 205, 205. So, very.
Guy was a monster.
Very steady.
Guy was a monster.
It was good. It's nice when It's nice when Connor's keeping things in check.
Everything's feeling good.
Everything is feeling good. And I think I still got,
Right there.
I think I still got some really good stimulus actually, because I mean that's not currently my wheelhouse. In January it was my wheelhouse.
And so I think they'll PR. Let's just put it that way. They'll both run a PR. That's not that hard to beat. Well, and to them. I couldn't hit run their PR.
Yeah, so at this point, we're kind of at a situation where like, we're not gonna gain any strength that's gonna help us in the race, right? But we can still maintain a lot of that strength. But we also wanna keep loading the connective tissue, right? The connective tissue is it's really affected by the circadian rhythm, and a large part of that plays into that is loading that tissue. So rip it in 3, 2, 1, and go. Move, 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 move. Time. So you can see his nervous system is firing, hey, I gotta go. But because we're not moving, not a lot of muscular fatigue is accumulated in this movement. 3, 2, 1, and go. Move, move, move. Time.
Hands are the weakest part.
Yeah.
With Boston, like I'll find a power that.
Do you use television conferences to actually dive into data better than before? So.
See you later, ladies.
Crappy conditions, we know you're tough.
Yeah.
It's good conditions, we know you're tough. In the field last night, you guys have the 15th and 16th fastest seed times in there.
Doesn't that just seem like way back? Like,
Yeah, well, it's crazy because
it's way higher than I thought.
there's 10 guys that are 205
oh man.
or better. But we faced those same odds and worse to some extent at the Olympics.
Yeah. Like if this is the most stacked field in Boston history.
I think you can say it is.
Saturday was our last long run of the build, and because the marathon is on a Monday, Coach let us go 15 miles and do 1 mile at race pace. And this was the first time in I don't know how many weeks, maybe like 8 weeks, that we actually ran a flat long run. I think realistically, like what my marathon pace is right now is anywhere between 4:45 and 4:48 is what I think would be my goal marathon pace.
Yeah, it's not green anymore.
And the last 2 years, I've actually been back in Boston just to be a spectator, to be there to watch the madness of the marathon on Monday.
Because I was trying to come up with
And so it's finally gonna happen. And it's weird that it's finally gonna happen. Like, I know this course so well just from the experiences that I've had there as a spectator and then as someone that's trained on the course. But now I finally get to race it. And that's gonna be like a whole different experience with the crowds and the open roads, no cars, and just competing. You know, if the weather was perfect, we had a tailwind, sure, it'd be great to, break Ryan Hall's American best of 2:04:58. But that's no guarantee, because you're just really there to compete against the guy next to you. So I would say that, top 10 would be like an expectation sort of day, like good day. Top 5 would be a great day. Like I've never been top 5 in a world major marathon, and especially in a field that's this deep where I'm ranked out of the top 10. And then, on the right day, that's what's actually probably really special about Boston is like anybody can win it.
Pacing on Boston, I think I could run 2:06.
This is not a time trial event. That's one thing that we love about Boston. There's not a rabbit. If you're going to go out and try to make it hard, then you're going to be the one that does it. And I think what I can foresee is that even though they're ranked 16th and 17th coming into this, they're going to go after it. And I think they have a shot with a very good day of approaching that podium.
I'm curious how I will be able to respond to the hills and the downhills. Oh. I don't know if Chris told you, I changed it to a 1 mile pickup at 4:45. The moment we stopped, oh no, we just hit a 6:02, guys. How was it, guys?
It was tough.
It's tough.
Cut it in two. We'll just put it at that.
We're gonna get going when Jake gets here in about 30 seconds.
But to have this mindset, this mentality now that I have a shot to be on the podium and I have a shot to win is very real now. And, you know, I know it's a small chance and I know it's slim, but like that chance is bigger than ever. And it is a reality that I have just because of the work that I put in, the training that I put in, and the belief that I have. And even though that's small, that's like something that is really, really exciting. That's what I would say, I think.